everybody, welcome to episode 1 of the match preview show. In this one, we're going to be doing match previews throughout the 2021 season and beyond to all Chelsea games. So first, it's episode 1, and this is to do with our away game on Thursday versus Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. So hopefully you guys do look forward to that. We have got some music playing in the background for you guys. So hopefully we can get some good performances going in the, in the league. Get us going up and up the table. You never know, Thomas Tuchel's playing well. You don't know how that's going to go in hindsight, but if we play well, play with a bit of passion, play with a bit of heart, play with a bit of nous, we might end up getting somewhere with this result. We don't know. It all depends on what team Thomas Tuchel wants to play against Spurs. For me, we're playing really well recently in the last few games. We've played 2 games on the Tuchel and no one's had a shot on target against us in 2 games. But we have played Wolves and we have played Burnley. So we haven't played a big team under Tuchel yet. This is the big one. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. So it'll be interesting to see you guys' thoughts, how you guys think this is going to go. And hopefully we can get a good result. And also, like I've always said, if we play well, play a bit of an inspired formation, we don't know. We have tend to go with 3 at the back. Pardon me. So if I keep yawning, I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat. But hopefully we do go and get a good result at home, away at Spurs. It'll be absolutely brilliant. But like I say, everyone's 100% fit, so that's great. Be interesting to see, but like we say, we are playing at the moment at the back Aspilicueta, Thiago Silva and Rudiger. We are playing a back 3, and then we're having a midfield 4, which recently has been Hudson-Odoi playing where Chilwell is. Chilwell is at the moment, then Alonso playing up in front of him. Then you got in the middle, you have Jorginho and Kovacic. Then the next side you might have Mount, or you might have Pulisic. We don't know. It all depends on what Thomas Tuchel wants to go with against Spurs. And like, people are putting us as favourites to beat Spurs. You never know, Spurs could have one bad game and then somehow play like prime Brazil or prime Barcelona against us without the likes of Harry Kane. And it surprises me more than ever. But it all depends on what formation we go with, what team he goes with, and who starts the game. So I can't really say if we're going to win or not, but hopefully we do. And then we play Sheffield United on the Sunday. So that'll be a tricky game after they're coming off the back of a 2-1 win over West Brom yesterday. So it will be a tricky game, but we'll try and go for it as much as we can. But we've got to go for it in many ways than one, and do as much as we can. And guys, support us. Get behind Thomas Tuchel. Get behind the players, because so far we're playing goddamn well, and we need to back him 110%. Because I actually believe now that we can finish top 4 now. I physically believe it. If he plays like that, and he said he wants to play against a side who that is very difficult to play against, and that's what the type of team he wants to play as. And that's just the sort of show that that Thomas Tuchel wants to be. He wants to play a team that literally most teams can't want to play against. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. It'll be interesting to see. But it's a case of waiting and seeing, see how it goes. and you never know. Thomas Tuchel has today done his press conference for the game against Spurs on Thursday. He has done his press conference today. And you got it, and I'll let you know what Thomas Tuchel says in the actual press conference. He goes and says he and his staff are working to develop bonds with each individual player in the squad to find the best condition for them to succeed. On Werner, he believes the team need to create situations for him to attack the space in behind and utilise his speed. I agree on that one. Then Tuchel then goes on and says, Tuchel believes Mason Mount's dedication and positive energy will help him grow into a top player. When you train and play with him, you are sure he'll give 100% all the time. He has everything needed to reach an even higher level. That's what we want in Mason Mount, at higher levels and stuff like that. That's what you want. On being aware of Spurs as a kid, Tuchel admits he and his friends knew of them, but his instant, there is no doubt I'll go there tomorrow in blue and will do anything to win the game. He said he doesn't drink a lot of alcohol, but will have a gin and tonic if we win. That's good. Celebrate if you win. That's what you want. Celebrate if you win. You want that pressure, not the pressure. You want to be able to celebrate. Then he goes on and said it's important for him to retain an academy identity in his squad and praise the technical and physical attributes the young players possess. We rely on them and trust them, so they will be given every chance to make their step, he added. That's good that he wants to get the academy involved. And that's what you want to hear from Thomas Tuchel. He wants to get the academy involved, and that is brilliant to hear. Then he goes on and talks about Kurt Zouma and Kai Havertz. Kurt Zouma and Kai Havertz are doubts for the Spurs game after picking up an injury in training today. They came off the pitch with little issues, which we are checking now. It's questionable if they will be in the squad for tomorrow. Alright, that's interesting. Then he goes on in response to the racist abuse given to Chelsea player Reece James. Firstly, responding to the recent racist abuse received by Reece James online, Tuchel insisted the player has received total support from him and the club. I'm 100% on his side, he added. And that's good. That's going to be amazing, and that is good to hear. So what we found out is that at the moment, Kai Havertz and Kurt Zouma are doubts for tomorrow's game against Spurs. So that's interesting to hear. And that's what I would say you love to hear, you love to see. And that's what you want to see. And he also said he wants to give the youth a chance. And that's what he wants to do at Chelsea Football Club. It's brilliant. It is an absolute brilliant. And then Tuchel goes on and talks about tomorrow's game and looking forward to facing Mourinho for the first time. I am very happy to compete with a very strong team against his side. I am very happy to arrive with our quality, with our mentality, with the atmosphere we have right now. That is the most important thing. Tottenham are very competitive and very strong. It will be a challenge. It is a clash of culture. I don't know. Josie is a winner and I want to implement the same in my team. We are at the highest level to win games and we will try everything tomorrow to beat them in their stadium. That's what you want to hear from someone like Thomas Tuchel. That's what you want to hear from the boys. That's what you want to hear, and that's what you want the steps to be like. And it's just really good that he's gone and done that, and that's given like the well-earned gap. And he's also gone on and talk about the academy as well. The Chelsea head coach, new Chelsea head coach, was asked about the importance of club-produced youngsters at the media conference to preview tomorrow's trip to Tottenham. He responded by praising both the technical and physical qualities he had seen from the academy graduates in his squad, as well as their mental to rise to any given challenge. The likes of Callum Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount and Tammy Abraham are featured in both of the Germans' opening 2 games in charge, while Reece James came off the bench during the victory against Wolves at the weekend. The guys we have here, it's a pleasure to work with them, Tuchel began. First of all, they all have qualities that they also have the physical ability to play in the Premier League. I know how hard it is to play for Chelsea and compete for titles, but this is the challenge. I'm very pleased that all the Chelsea boys in the squad now are completely aware of that, and that this challenge that is so hard, it does something to you, to your character, to your approach to game and training. It's crucial that we have this and we rely on them. Trust them and don't confuse them being young and maybe inexperienced with a lack of quality or needing other players. It is absolutely not like this. They will be given every chance to make their step and leave their footsteps here. In the end, we all have to accept it's about quality and delivering in the moment when you need to deliver. There are no gifts for anybody. Tuchel has also been keeping a close, albeit socially distanced, eye across the trip up on the up and coming youngsters working within our academy program. The under-23s have not played since mid-December. We were involved in in-house game at Cobham in the week that caught the new boss attention. I have a look here for the balcony at their in-house match he's playing. I could not go over because we are having different zones that of course we have to respect, but I saw from the balcony a match between the 18-year-olds which was on a high level. Nice. So it's going well. Thomas Tuchel is going well into this and really got confidence and absolutely buzzing. I'm buzzing for this game against Spurs. I think we can win. It all depends on the lineup, depends on the team, depends on how it goes and how we just try and play well. That's all we can muster up and try and do as much as we can and do well. Then we also are going to give you guys a little bit of an insight to Christian Pulisic on his thoughts on Thomas Tuchel. So this will be an interesting insight for you guys. This is the preview. We're going to let you guys know about the player Christian Pulisic on being given his professional debut by Tuchel, working with him again and feeling confident ahead of the Tottenham game. So, here we go. We're going on a wet, cold winter's afternoon in Western Germany. Under the glaring of 80,000 pairs of eyes, Christian Pulisic took his first steps in senior football. The date was the 30th of January 2006. Borussia Dortmund were being held by mid-table Ingolstadt, with a quarter of the game remaining, and the Dortmund attacking the famous Yellow Wall. At the Stadion, manager Thomas Tuchel turned to a promising 17-year-old who had starred in the club's junior team since arriving from America 12 months earlier. Off the bench rode Pulisic, immediately standing out with his turn of pace and close control. The winger helped Dortmund grab a couple of late goals. A star was born. That's what you want. And Thomas Tuchel is the reason why Pulisic may be with us today. So that's good. And that's another good thing. Fast forward almost exactly 5 years, and Pulisic, now a Chelsea player, finding himself under the tutelage of Thomas Tuchel again. I remember making my debut under him and getting a really exciting time, he told us. I was playing in the youth team at Dortmund and then got a call to say I was going to be going up and training with the first team and be a full first team member. It was really exciting. I had to fight my way into that team because it was a very strong team, and being a young player, I had to work really hard. The manager trusted me and most importantly gave me a chance to play. So I am grateful for that, and he has definitely helped me as a young player, and I only have a good memory of that time. We had some success at Dortmund together, and it's been good to see him again and work with him once again. Just as in his professional debut half a decade ago, Pulisic has come off the bench to good effect in each of Tuchel's 2 games in charge of Chelsea so far. After adding extra energy and invention against Wolves with no tangible results, the 22-year-old teed up Marcos Alonso's volley on Sunday, having himself gone close to clinching the 3 points earlier in the second half. Developed in a position is described as a kind of false striker. Pulisic confirmed is a role he really likes, mainly because it gets him in an attacking area where he thinks he can make a difference. He is now target in an injury-free conclusion to the campaign, so he has the best chance of reaching the most consistent high performance level as last summer. As what of working with Tuchel again? It's been good so far, Pulisic report. We got new overlook on things. We have a really good win, so it's been a positive start. It's been some crazy time recently. Just to get a win left, all the guys in the changing room really excited. We have a lot of fun in training, and there are some smiles on faces, which is good to see. The task awaits Pulisic and his teammates this midweek is a trip to Tottenham, and with it the opportunity to beat one of the so-called Big Six for the first time this season, while closing the gap on some of those above us in the table. It is a good time to play them, coming off a good result for us, ESS. We're feeling confident, we're really excited, it's a good chance to make a statement, and most importantly, really build some momentum. We need what a good result against a good team could do it for us. And that's what Christian Pulisic had to say about the new manager Thomas Tuchel and the upcoming game against Tottenham Hotspur. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed hopefully you guys have enjoyed episode 1 of the match preview show that I'll be doing every match preview the day before every Chelsea game on the channel. Like, subscribe to the bell notification, don't forget to post. Blue is the colour, and peace.